Bitcoin has been breaking out to the upside, but it is going to be important to not be getting trapped because the funding rates are extremely low. So we need to be talking about that exactly in today's update video. What is about to happen next for Bitcoin after we finally broke out to the upside, and also what will happen in that longer term. My Bitcoin trade is currently in about 115% profit over on Blofin. Bitcoin is still perfectly following the global liquidity from this downtrend right now flipping into an uptrend. Looking very good. So a lot of things to discuss in today's update video because Bitcoin is exactly following the gold chart, just with a little bit of a lag. But yeah, anyways, as always, let's get started with a short term. And in the short term, Bitcoin has been breaking out to the upside, breaking outside of this symmetrical triangle pattern after breaking this downtrending level of resistance and perfectly retesting this level. Now, a lot of liquidity has been piling up on the top side. And yeah, we have been seeing this break to the upside from this falling wedge pattern. But it's going to be very important to not be getting trapped right now because we are seeing this massive breakout, but at the same time, still a lot of Bitcoin traders are actually shorting this current breakout. And yes, we are approaching a massive level of resistance. Okay, this previous drop-off point, whenever we lost this level of support, that was the moment where Bitcoin crashed to the downside. We even retested this level over here, perfectly got rejected from off this level. And yeah, then had it even more to the downside. So right now we are retesting this level, but the Bitcoin funding rates are still even trading negative. So majority of the Bitcoin traders are right now trading short while we are headed for this massive move to the upside with a massive breakout. All of the Bitcoin charts have been lining up and still the majority of the retail traders are trading short. Usually the majority of the retail traders are wrong. So this is why I will be saying do not get trapped at this current moment. Yes, we are touching a massive level of resistance, but I think that it is still just going to be inevitable to see another move to the upside. Bitcoin has been forming this double bottom pattern over here. We've been breaking the neckline, moving to the upside again. I have been saying a very long time, this is going to be my first target if we are going to be seeing this falling wedge breakout. So yeah, we have been perfectly reaching this level. However, I do think that we will still break even higher because the majority of the Bitcoin traders are trading short. More liquidity will be piling up on the top side again. However, do keep in mind, maybe in a shorter time frame, we could be seeing a little bit of a consolidation here. So do be aware of that. I definitely do expect some consolidation before the next move up again, which by the way, this next consolidation would be the perfect opportunity to be entering the market again if you did miss out somehow on all of the Bitcoin trades, on all of the Bitcoin opportunities that we did get. Anyways, a shorter time frame, still looking very good. However, do be aware that we could be seeing some consolidation over here, and that would be a very good opportunity if that would happen. Anyways, for that medium time frame, still also looking very good because we have been having this falling wedge breakout to the upside. We've been doing this already multiple times during this bull market, and each and every single time where this has been happening, we've always went higher. We've always been reaching new highs. So right now, I'm just going to be expecting the same exact thing. The Bitcoin EMA ribbons are starting to flip bullish again. I've been saying this, okay? We are right now retesting the Bitcoin EMA ribbons. If we're going to be breaking higher, if we're going to be breaking these previous highs, and if we're going to be breaking above this symmetrical triangle pattern, that is just going to be the catalyst for a much bigger move about to come. And right now, that is exactly happening. We are starting to pivot from this downtrend back into an uptrend again, looking very good. We've been exactly bullish at the exact Bitcoin bottom because of this bullish divergence. I have been saying, okay, sellers are getting exhausted. Buyers volume is going to be returning, probably, most likely. We've been retesting this previous highs, previous resistance into support again. Also about this, we've been doing this already multiple times during this cycle, and every single time it has been a very good opportunity to buy. Now, what is really amazing me is the global liquidity, because the global liquidity is literally reaching new high after new high. each and every single day almost, right? However, Bitcoin usually follows the global liquidity with a 105-day lag. And right now it is doing the same exact thing. Now we are kind of front running the global liquidity just ever so slightly. That's just going to be another reason why I do think we could be seeing a little bit of consolidation in that shorter time frame. Okay, we have already seen a massive good move to the upside. So yeah, some consolidation is just going to be very likely in my opinion. However, still the Bitcoin charts are looking very good. And right now we are breaking from this downtrend into an uptrend right now. So even if we're going to be creating a higher low again, that would be a very good opportunity in the market if we are going to be doing so, right? Just be aware of that. Anyways, Bitcoin MACD indicator is also crossing bullish. It has been crossing bullish over here. Ever since we have been crossing bullish, we have been seeing this bullish price action. Yeah, like I've been saying, each and every single time this has been happening, we have seen a plus 88% gain, plus 86%, plus 72, plus 83. And right now, I think we're about to see plus 70% or plus 80% again. If we're going to be having a look into the historic gains of the RSI breakouts, we have approximately seen the same exact thing. So yeah, if we're going to be keeping this in mind and taking this into consideration for our next move, well, I think we could be seeing a plus 80% gain, plus 70% gain once again. And in that case, that would be setting us at about 130k level for Bitcoin. It would be giving us probably, pretty likely, a double Bitcoin bearish divergence on the weekly time frame. And that would be the ultimate cycle top in my opinion. And then we're going to be having a look into a potential bear market. But right now, we're still going to be having a look into this next rally higher and another move to the upside. This is going to be the final leg to the upside in my opinion for Bitcoin for this cycle. So anyways, dollar collapsing to the downside, very bullish for risk on assets like Bitcoin, like for example, altcoins. Global liquidity is literally rising exponentially and central banks literally do not have any other solution than just to print even more, which will be pumping up the Bitcoin price even more. And money flow is about to return into Bitcoin again because of this chart. I mean, the money flow index is looking very bullish for Bitcoin. So yeah, I'm bidding over here. I'm still going to be bidding. I still do think that Bitcoin is going to be headed so much higher. Just in a shorter time frame, we could be seeing a little bit of a consolidation. Anyways, if you're going to be getting interested in trading yourself as well, make sure to be checking out that first link down below. Because with the first link down below, you can be claiming a $150 free trade. So that's absolutely amazing. And you can be taking free trades over on Blofin. Anyways, congratulations if you've still been sticking around, because a lot of people have been leaving the space, and I've been saying, okay, this is going to be the moment where you want to be sticking around and you want to be buying and accumulating more Bitcoin at these bottoms, right? Anyways, I do want to be discussing this chart over here because usually gold is leading the way and Bitcoin is just catching up right after. If you're still holding, congratulations, because I mean, usually this is what happens, right? First gold leads, first gold moves to the upside. And then after gold will start to consolidate, then Bitcoin catches up and then Bitcoin initiates its next rally higher. Right now, the same thing is happening. First gold leads, first gold has had its move to the upside. And right now, Bitcoin is about to throw its catch-up move. I mean, this is perfectly confluencing with the global liquidity and all of our other Bitcoin charts, right? So looking very good. I mean, Bitcoin is going to be headed so much higher over here. We are still trading in a bull market. 0 out of the 30 bull market peak indicators have been getting hit. So yeah, just get ready for that next Bitcoin move. And if that next opportunity is going to be arising, definitely be sure to be taking advantage of that. Anyways, do not get trapped because the Bitcoin funding rates are still trading negative. So a lot of people are still shorting. You do not want to be on the wrong side over here. You do not want to be revenge trading because you've missed out on this Bitcoin trade over here. Okay, if you've missed out, there will be plenty of other opportunities. Like, first of all, I do not know how you've missed out on this Bitcoin trade because it was just so obvious. But if you did miss out, do not try to revenge trade it, okay, by shorting. That's one thing for sure. Keep that in mind. I mean, this is just my personal opinion, right? But anyways, yeah, catched a very good trade once again at these exact Bitcoin bottoms. We'll be riding this through new all-time highs. And then we'll be looking at potential tops in a few weeks' time, right? Anyways, guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on X to be staying up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.